Sever your legs media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.
So, 5 wild ways to substitute riders in the Tour de France. But before we do that, I said I was going to do something. I haven't done it. So, you see, I got the white shirt on. We can. I said I was going to have a different shirt on for this. So let's do this. Let's change this shirt. Let's see. Sorry, fixing the mouse. I'm gonna see if I could do how they do the quick change artist. I didn't even know what that. I'm trying to think of a popular person who's a quick change artist, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a Houdini. Ready? Hold on. Here we go. You like that? Was that smooth or what? But anyway, let's get into this really quickly. 5 wild ways to substitute riders in the Tour de France. But remember, Supacolour, they are responsible for my heat transfers, dope product, and Vice card. It's the last business card you need to buy. Link is in the description. Check it out, and you get yourself hooked up, man. What you waiting for? Anyway, let's get into this 5 ways. This is part 2 of the other video that we just done. Mr. Unsue, Unsue, the manager or the boss, team boss of Movie Star, he had this wild idea of substituting riders. So I think his name is Matt Hansen. He took it upon himself to, just elaborate on this wild idea, and let's see what he came up with. So let's continue. It says on Tuesday, Movie Star General and Unsue advocated for a significant reform in cycling, including the introduction of substitute riders akin to soccer's format for grand tours. This perspective was particularly inspired by Movie Star's loss of team leader Enric Mas in a crash during stage 1 of the 2023 Tour de France. Unsue floated the idea that teams could swap riders out in the first week in case of injury. So Mr. Unsue, he said he's gonna get his uncle to put his cerveza down, and he's gonna take your idea a bit further. So, idea number 1: take in a different rider. Okay, it's hard to get in the break. It's hard to get in the right break and stay away unless you're Derek G. It seems, and once you're in the break, you may not have great legs, or worse, you may be stuck with some riders who will be faster in the finale. So if your team gets a rider who doesn't have much of a kick, how's about they can just ferry a cyclist behind or even inside the team car to the break and let him do his thing in the sprint, and it will be like some sort of power up. I guess the power up comes from the Swift idea, and you can only do this once per race. Wild. I'm not going to say what I think. You need to leave your comments and let me know what you think. Take number two. Idea number 2. If we're going to model this after soccer, some of the cyclists are going to have to take some acting classes. Everyone has seen the soccer player get an Oscar after a non-hit just so the other guy gets a red card. Pro cyclists are tough as nails. We've all seen the riders come to the line with half the shorts gone and bleeding everywhere. Why not wince even more at the camera so your team can swap you out for a fresher guy? Don't start your GC guy, and then when one of your guys gets hit or hits the deck in the first week, boom, put him in, ready to take on the last 2 weeks. That would be fantastic. So that picture's there. I think that's the picture where Garrett Thomas, that was pretty much the put paid to his store right there. So I can't remember which year that was, but point number 3: change out riders in the time trial. Not everyone is great in individual time trial tests. GC riders wouldn't need to do all these annoying wind tunnel tests if they could take in your time trial specialist for the big chrono, and then when it's over, put the GC guy back in. Chrono means time. I think there's French or Spanish, one of the two, but it means time. And point number 4: put your sprint in after those pesky climbs. Mountain stage can still come down to a sprint, but the problem is sprinters won't make it to the lead group. They'll be in the gruppetto, and as soon as the road starts to go up. So how about they skip that annoying hill, those annoying hills, and just get in there for the finale. How great would it be to see Mark Cavendish break the all-time record for stage wins on Alpe d'Huez? And Mark Cavendish got the right look on his face. That's like laughable. That is just really, really wild. These are just some jokingly suggestions that someone made. This is not no ironclad stuff or whatever. Swap out your rider after every race just in case. In particular, if a particular rider has an especially good day, he may want someone to step in for him for post race protocols. Wink, wink, wink. I think we all know what that means. So as you can see, we got the picture of the anti-doping, control anti-doping. So, yeah, I have to give it another one because if you don't know, I think someone will just say you don't know, and I'm pretty sure someone will say in the comments exactly what they're talking about. So, but let's go back over these like number. Let me see how we're at 6 minutes. Really quick, really quickly. I mean, this is all jokingly. This is not serious, but if we put a serious spin on it, like number 4, put your sprinter in after those pesky climbs. I don't know. Like I said in my first video, cycling is about attrition, and if you put in the work, you can get to those. So I have no comment on that. You leave your comment. What do you think about that? I have no comment on that. And then put in a substitute rider for the TT. I have no comment about that. I just think it's mad because if you are riding on GC means general. So generally you are the best of everybody. So to put a substitute rider in, someone is a specialist in time trialing, that means the GC is going to change. It's not going to be a general. I don't think it's going to be. It can have the title general GC or general classification anymore. You got to find a different name for it because it's not going to be that person that is generally better than everyone else. Point number 2. But like even in the jokingly in this, like it was some truth in it. Like it's like cyclists are tough as nails. So most of the time, they don't have to fake anything. What happens. And some of our guys ride through some amazing stuff: broken collarbones, broken wrists, broken hands. I think was it Sean? I know it wasn't Sean Kelly, but somebody had a bit of a broken back and they rode as well, like a chip vertebrae or something. And they continued and actually finished the tour. Like to then now have riders faking and dropping out to take a dive. That's even wilder. So I guess. So and then the last one, which was the first point. So I just went in reverse. Take a different rider for the breakaway. So basically, someone gets to sit in the car. And then they get tagged in like in a roller derby or something. Come on, go ahead. It's your chance to go. That would be. So firstly, it will cause a mad frenzy because you just imagine how many teams will be trying to get in the breaks. So the breaks will be 15, 20 guys every breakaway. So every team's going to want to be represented. So at the end, basically you have 15 cars at the front trying to like ferry in there or drop in their last rider. Anyway, just having a joke about it, talking about it, but that is wild. So anyway, in Mr. Unsuebo, we love your team, we love Movie Star, but personally, I just think his idea that I talked about in the first, I think it's sort of mad because cycling is a sport of attrition. Anyway, remember, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you did. If you did already, thank you very much. I definitely appreciate you. Supacolour, they do my heat transfers. Like, you check it out on the shirt. Like, really dope. I love how they, sits on the shirt. And then also, a Vice card is the last business card you ever need. So basically, it's a digital card, NFC. Basically, you tap it to anyone's phone, and you're good to go. So we out, and until the next video, we got some interviews coming up. 2 interviews, Laurie Sharp and Aisha McGowan. Say it with your legs. Remember, nothing else. Just get on your bike and say it with your legs.
Sever Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.